When last we left off with Black Mirror, well, great-grandmama Victoria is now dead, and we're now the owner of the Black Mirror Castle. I have a strong suspicion that Sister Angelini was a rat, because all the money that was in the family's account is now gone. And I have no idea how this family even continued to gain money through the years, or if, like, Aunt Victoria and Lady Eleanor, or Aunt Victoria, Grandma Victoria and Lady Eleanor had been, like, chipping through it through the years. Let's see, well, I guess I'm getting a new spoon for my soup, because my cat just decided to lick my other spoon, little shit. See, and then I saw this girl that I was into eating with another guy, and I just kept going, oh no, that sucks. Although I will say that doesn't mean that they were on a date. They could have been friends or family, but then I didn't see them dating in their interaction. Eating in their interaction, I should say. See, so we've already explored all through here. We'll need to... Let's use the walking. I mean, I see them both eating like 3 days now. He keeps buying her food. Well, that does indicate a thing or two. Oh, I guess we have to keep walking. Man, it's time. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. That's a pretty strong indication. Yeah, it's time to move on to greener pastures.
The castle itself is already sinister enough, but the soot on the facade makes it look like something out of a haunted house backdrop. I ought to get it removed.
Oh, lunchbox.
A lunchbox. I guess it belongs to Greg. There's just a large packet of toothpicks in it. Does anyone have that many gaps in the teeth?
Hell yeah, toothpicks. And see, as a resident fat person, I would totally take the free food. I wouldn't unless I trusted the person. I have had people use free food against me way too fucking often in the past to ever trust it. And finally published 2 of your games. Holy shit. Fuck yeah, Whisper. Are they on itch or Steam? Nice.
That was probably a rake handle.
I got a comment on both from different people. Hell yeah. If you'd like to link them in the Discord, you're more than free to. I'd say in chat, but the bot might bonk you for it.
No, I really don't feel like speaking it.
Can we go towards Wormhill? Because we need to find the other Menhirs. And actually we can stop by the shed because I know there's one there, I believe. I would try to debonk you, but I'm so bad with technology it'd probably accidentally ban you. Oh no, let's not do that. And that link should still work?
Maybe Ralph is in his shack again. Ralph?
He isn't
Oh,
here.
oh shit!
It's me, Darren. I rescued you from the cellar. I once gave you a flute by the ruin. Do you remember?
Yes, Darren. But I broke it. I didn't mean to.
Aw, Ralph. Okay, good, I can talk now. Hey, Lawfred, welcome in. Let's see. Ooh, Elder Scrolls Remastered. Hell yeah, how is it? Hello, hello, welcome in. Thank you for bringing everyone in. Hope you were having... Are you having fun with Oblivion? I remember it being, like, everyone going nuts when it was released. Because it's like, hey, they're finally releasing something besides Skyrim again! It was amazing. Hell yeah. Lots of jump scares. Yeah, it sounds about right. Cause just because it's a fantasy adventure doesn't mean it isn't in the not sitting around the Uncanny Valley. We're playing Black Mirror 3, a point and click. We were coming to check on Ralph. We rescued him in a bad place. Let's see, I have the raid and run. I feel... Oh, shit, yeah, go take care of yourself. Go get you some soup. Get some soup, relax, some tea, whatever you need. Thank you again for the raid, and yes, do please take care of yourself. I know it ain't no fun being sick. May it pass quickly. And leave no lingering symptoms behind. The hug of Nick Snappage. Alright, let's see what Ralph has to say. Let's ask him how he is.
How you doing, Ralph?
Mr. Bobby has lost an eye.
Aww. Well, shit. I hope we have, like, a button for that.
How long were you locked in the cellar?
100 years.
I mean, it may as well have been that. Poor guy.
Tell me, Ralph, have you ever come across the White Lady?
I know lots of white ladies and men. They've got overalls on. They have needles and knives. They stab with them. They're evil.
And here in the woods, are there white ladies here too?
One, yes. She runs around here looking for someone. But she won't find Mr. Bubby. I hide him.
I'll leave Ralph in peace for a bit.
Okay. Well, at least we know he's okay, for the most part. I wonder if he built that little shack. If so, it's very impressive. But it could also have been, like, left behind from somebody. Let's see. Open diary. No more secrets for me. I'm not paying. I need to get some cash urgently or else I'm gonna drift back to Murray. A manual cash payment of £6,000 coming in every 6 months, or every 3 months. You know, burp is kind of nice for a change. Yeah, someone made me a burger last time. Let me bring up the map again. So we can go to Wormwood Church or we can go to the castle, but we're not going into town. But we do need to speak to Father Frederick, because we need to know where the sister is.
Hello, Father.
Adrian, welcome to my church.
So, we have a couple of things to speak about.
I'm the last Gordon. Sounds like the last Mohican. What does that actually mean to me?
My son, you don't have to remain the last one. It's up to you whether it's the end of your lineage or a new start.
So, if I should decide to become a Catholic priest, then it would pretty much be the end.
You can still think about it. Your inheritance isn't just of a spiritual kind, it's also material. There's also the Black Mirror estate to manage. Presumably also the one in Wales. A huge responsibility, but also a huge gift.
And what about your church? It was built by Marcus Gordon, so it must belong to me now too?
The gift isn't that huge. Marcus Gordon built it, but he was also a loyal son of the church, and always gave everything back that he got from it. Wormhill Church belongs to itself, and of course the people here.
Okay, I can speak again. Hey, get antsy, welcome in. Yes, Loaf Raid. Although Loaf has already run off to take care. And thank you, Cheeky. See, I commissioned a crochet of a tour chick. It's apparently finished. Oh no. I was gonna pay up front, but she said to wait until she finished, so here we are. Yeah, tell her to send it first. And and show like proof of shipment and then pay. Like, I know that's, or at least like send half and then send the other half maybe to go halvesies on it if it's actually finished, and to be sent like a picture before that half payment is sent. I mean, she works in the oh. So okay, so she needs to bring it. So like, just don't pay her until she brings it then. But yeah, that does suck. I hate it when that happens. It's part of why, even though I know how to crochet, I don't really do any crochet commissions. Cause, I still have some projects I need to finish, and one that my mom asked of me that still needs to be finished. Anyway. So, I suspect Miss Antolini stole my fucking money.
Miss Antolini, Victoria's nurse, what do you know about her?
She was sent by the diocese. They have very well-trained nursing staff, competent and trustworthy.
You didn't know her personally?
I know the manageress of the diocese, Mrs. Puft. She's
Oh.
the wife of the brother of the mayoress, Mrs. Puft, her sister-in-law.
Yeah, but you've never met Miss Antolini.
I saw her a couple of times when I visited Lady Victoria. Made a nice impression.
But you never met her prior to that. Father, you do realize how
Thanks for the help.
sketch that looks,
May
right?
the Lord be with you.
Thank you, Father Frederick. You are quite enlightening.
The confession box is empty.
So that makes me wonder if there had been, like, a real Sister Antolini. I mean, we already had our sister effectively fake her death for profit. I wouldn't be surprised if something similar would happen here. Hold on, I'm getting messages. It's saying hi. Oh, no, Darren.
This is Sally's grave. She was murdered.
She was indeed. She was indeed. Oh, hey, we can look at the large gravestone and...
The correct translation is, see the Lamb of God that... I've forgotten the rest again.
Rip. See, plot twist, it's Darren's other twin sister, Bangalina! Or Bangelina, I should say. Whoops. Wouldn't that mean, like, his, other sister? Like a triplet. Alright, Grandpapa, what's your grave like?
Aha, William Gordon, my great-grandfather. One of those who died in 1981. So, he can't have been buried anonymously.
PC shit. Oh no, welcome back. And, well, you haven't really missed much. We talked to Father Frederick. So I'm just like, something's fishy. Because he said he had met Sister Antolini, but only when he went to visit Lady Victoria. Which makes me dubious. Not dubious. Suspicious, I guess, would be the better word here. In whether or not, like, she's the real McCoy.
I'll leave him in peace for now.
Okay. Hopefully you can get it soon and they don't forget it.
The pane of glass is loose. Huh, I'll take it with me.
Okay.
Hello? No one there.
I mean, I'm not even gonna ask. I want to see how long it goes. I mean, don't wait too terribly long, because they may end up just giving it away.
Hello?
Because they may even forget why
there.
it was made. Let's go to the castle hall.
A massive block of stone.
Huh?
Why should I draw the globe on my map?
Okay, so that... I must have done that last time.
The globe is metal. I can't see a weld seam. I wonder how they got it through the door.
Let's try to go upstairs, I guess.
The door is locked. A mattress seems to be a stack of old pictures.
We all agreed my brain is fried from fine. Yeah. I think for a lot of us it is. Let's see. I was thinking of DMing and asking if she could bring it tomorrow, but nah. We do this in person. Yeah.
This is Victoria's jewelry. This is Victoria.
So, let's see. We've looked around. Mural.
An old mural. Looks like the Last Supper.
See, I already sent a message and it got left unread, so number is dead to me. Okay, he's gonna just sit down if I do that.
In the corner, there's a richly ornamented mighty column. The weight of the castle rests on it. In the corner...
So there's something we'll have to do with it, maybe? Yeah, I'm currently working on one. I've got the outline written, I just need to work on the actual story bit.
At some point I should put my name into the family tree. But not now.
Yeah, I'll probably work on it a little tonight. But I've been mostly working on the assets for it on stream. The story is basically a serial killer How I Met Your Mother story. And not like the show, but like the concept of like how I Met Your Mother type story. And I only specify that because I already had I had one person going, wait, it's a How I Met Your Mother fanfic? But to outline yeah, we did. Well, we can do it later. It's fine. It's fine.
An empty pot. I'm guessing I have no idea what I could...
But it's gonna be another RPG Maker little story game. Let's see, I need to make a game about The Office, not the show. More like
closed.
Office where they sell ink. Hmm. Oh, what?
I've got the right key here. The door's unlocked.
Well, there's that at least. Oh, is that what those are
pipe
called?
clips, like metal cable ties. Extremely useful.
Man, they really nerfed the basement. This art reminds me of Resident Evil. It's got a lot of the same look to it.
Quick setting foam, industrial quality, particularly suited to damp areas. I assume that there's wine stored in these barrels, but as old as everything here is, could be vinegar by now.
Probably. Because 20 years is a long time, and that was the last time any of this was drinkable.
The castle's almost completely burned down. No wonder it's so filthy everywhere.
Hmm.
A stepladder, like you'd use to change a light bulb, or to hang yourself.
Damn, Darren, calm down.
There's cleaning stuff, just no one to use it.
We'll need this for something.
Great, an extension cable.
What's this? Hmm.
Huh. Why should the cellar light in Blackmare Castle work? The
Bucket.
bucket is half full of a white salt, probably for when it's icy. The bucket is half full of...
Okay, so I do have those. I guess I'll have to go back upstairs and see.
A power socket. But does it have an electricity supply?
I guess until we know if it does or not.
A power socket.
Let's see. Weird, I thought I, like, used those keys. I know I accidentally used the other keys, but, like, whatever. Let's see if it'll let us...
None of the keys fit.
Fuck!
The door is locked.
Are we gonna have to, like, jerry-rig our own fucking light? Can't take any of these lights. So the globe is the right thing, but it's probably not gonna work until, like, I get all the Menhirs taken down.
It's good at least one of them is working.
Whoa, wrong button.
It's good at least one of them. It's good at least
So we'll need to hand him something. We don't give him that, though.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, Adrian. What's up? Have you sorted out the finances?
No, not yet.
You know where you can find me.
Yeah. We got shit to talk to you about.
That one room on the upper corridor is locked.
Miss Antolini's room? Yep, she always locked it. She was scared we'd pay her a visit in the night.
How come I, as Lord of the Manor, don't have a key for it?
She probably took it with her.
Can you open the door for me?
Why? The room has already been completely renovated. I'm sure Miss Antolini will turn up in the next couple of days. Or send the key back.
And if she doesn't?
I could always break it down for you.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, that's lovely.
There's no light in the cellar.
Oh no, it's going to stay like that for the time being. The water used to put out the fire flooded the whole cellar, and there are electrical wires all over. Much too dangerous.
I wonder, is this light bulb still any good?
Looks like it's broken.
It was those damn long-haired hippies from the next village.
Yeah, no it wasn't.
It's good at least one of them.
Okay. So my gears are turning.
Ugh, it's as gloomy here as in Mordred's poor soul. I'm not going any further. I'm sure Victoria wouldn't have hidden her money in the cellar. Ugh, I'm sure Victoria... A power socket.
So I'm not sure what the game wants from me right now. Cause like it's showing me the interactables I can still work with, but it's not really holding ladder.
A ladder. Who knows?
Yeah, I think I need help because like it's whatever it wants from me, it's not being very obvious.
A statue. Is that the White Lady? Oh god, I see her everywhere. A oh god.
Secret areas.
A withered plant. It says Valeriana Walrathi on the link. The gaps between the tiles haven't been cemented. The tiles here have only been placed loosely next to each other.
Huh. So what is this then?
The tiles here have just been placed loosely on there. There's a trap door underneath them.
And the thing is, I remember having clicked on it last time, but it didn't do that. So it's just like, that's one of the cardinal sins of old adventure games, and or like old point and clicks in general, where it doesn't imply that there's anything there. It's just like, huh, don't usually see that. It would have been better to be like, huh, I think there's something hollow under here, and then have a person like click again. That's one thing I try to be, like, careful of in my games, where it's just like, hey, this is gonna be useful to you later, but you're not using it right now. Just so it sticks out. She complains about a game that's been out for over 10 years at this point.
So where does that lead to? Far down, in any case. It looks like an old well shaft. There's a case on a sort of ledge. Who put that there?
So we can only use this on it.
The stick is long enough, but I can't hook the case up with it. I need something like a handle. I've attached the clamps to the stick. In theory, you could now attach even more stuff to it.
Oh.
Excellent. I now have a sort of grappling hook.
Alright. Come to Mama Burb.
I'll need to use all my skill here, otherwise it's gonna fall off of the ledge.
Oh. Okay, for a second I thought they were gonna make that like a mini-game puzzle, and I was... Oh.
Got it.
Can we close this? It's
Don't
unsafe.
reckon this hole's got much more to offer.
So we're just not gonna close it. Okay.
A black plastic case. Let's see what's in it. A 10-pound note, a bottle of wine, and
Oh hey, it's Henry.
a notebook. Maybe it could tell me something about the owner. Aha! Here on the first page it says, Henry Stanton. What did our Henry write about then? Well, that's interesting. He appears to have been some kind of informant.
Huh?
At least, he recorded everything meticulously when he saw any castle residents in the tea room. 3 o'clock p.m. Tea time ends. Victoria forgets to close the horse again. 3:15 p.m. Bates checks the lock. Note, the key is hidden at Old Durgham Gordon. 4 o'clock p.m. Tea room empty. Use the opportunity. 4:30 p.m. Visit of Dr. Herman.
What the fuck? What do you mean he was an informant?
And it goes on in the same vein. And here's a drawing of a horse. A statue. Oh god. A withered plant. Nothing more than that. A withered plant.
Interesting. So what's your note here? Nothing surprises me anymore. Lewis's predecessor was a crook as well. It would seem that Henry only used the gardening job to spy on his employer and then get her money. No wonder the garden looks like it does. If I ever get to the point where I employ a gardener, I'm gonna make sure he actually is one. Henry writes about a certain Durgam Gordon.
A statue. Oh, God.
Okay. Is that one of the paintings I can assume? Cause like they're all of our relatives. So it would stand to reason. Thank you, Chicky.
Let's see. Maybe this Durgam Gordon is here somewhere. Looks like there's no Durgam Gordon among these. The only names are Lillian, Garmer, and Lothar Gordon. The other pictures just have the year. If I knew which one of them had lived when, then I could narrow down the choice.
Well, back to the library. Let me know if you want me to. Thank you, Chicky. I think I got it for right now. Cause like, now we're back to the portion of the game where it's explicitly telling you what it's expecting you to do.
Durgam Gordon. Let's see. Ah, this is him. Married to Lillian Gordon. Durgam Gordon.
So she's from the same time period. How much you want to bet it's in the fucking column? How much you want to bet?
Lillian Gordon was Durgam's wife. Her portrait was painted in 1662. Here's one dated 1659. It could be Durgam.
Alright, give me the key.
I can't make anything out at first glance. There's nothing unusual on the back either. The piece of frame seems to be loose here.
Oh.
Maybe it got broken in transit. It doesn't look like the piece just broke off accidentally. It was sawed off.
Oh,
What's
hey!
this? There are 7 small holes here.
Hey, look, Chicky! It's Henry VIII! He's back! His name's Durgan. He was the one in the living room, or the tea room, I guess. Where the fuck are the toothpicks? There we are.
The holes vary in depth. The toothpicks fit into the holes at different depths. Now I only have to find a way of getting them out as they are.
Ha ha ha.
A great idea in theory, but not so good in practice. The foam would glue the whole frame, and I wouldn't be able to get the toothpicks out.
That's a fair fucking point, Darren.
Huh, a great idea. I'll break the toothpicks off at all the same length, and then put them in the holes in the piece of frame. That way I'll have a copy of the key.
Hell yeah!
The frame is charred, but the fire doesn't seem to have touched the picture. This must be the portrait of Durgam Gordon.
Interesting. Forgot to lock the horse again. So it must be in, like, the tea room. With the statue, maybe. If I can scroll all the way to the...
What are these
it's
marks?
raining.
It looks like mildew. Ugh, not that healthy. So, Fury, where's your secret?
Oh. Holes. Yeah, we don't even need to click on that bitch.
There you go. It fits.
Suspicious spot marks.
I heard a clicking sound.
Hey,
How?
tree!
That's it.
Oh, letter.
Wow, a really ancient letter. From Mordred's time. With a coat of arms and a seal. Looks like it was from a king. The letter is from a scribe of Pope Innocent III. It contains instructions for further procedure in terms of the incident with Mordred.
Oh.
Letter from the Holy Father Pope Innocent III to the faithful follower Lord Marcus Gordon, Duke of Blackmere. Esteemed Lord Marcus Gordon, I am writing in great anguish concerning the developments in the case of Mordred. My instructions regarding further modi operandi are to be carried out immediately as follows. Firstly, I demand the utmost secrecy and the sealing of all entrances to the ritual room. Furthermore, an academy will be established to conduct more thorough research into the possibilities for the 5 small portals. Concerning the large portal, all records and documentation are to be sent to the Vatican immediately, as the very foundations of Christendom would be shaken should its existence become generally known. Any talk, thoughts, or writings regarding the Shade Portal shall be deemed an act of heresy and shall be punished in accordance with the rules of the Fourth Lateran Council. Therefore, until the papal revocation to decree otherwise, the Gordons are henceforth responsible for ensuring that no one comes too close to the Shade Portal. With great faith in you and unending trust in God, I send you my apostolic blessing from the Vatican, 29 Septembris 1213, on the feast day of the Holy Archangel Michael, Innocent III, formed from the earth, conceived in sin, born to be punished. Should man commit an evil act that is forbidden, a shameful act that ill behooves him, a vain act that is of no use, he shall in the end become fuel for the fire, food for the worms, and a heap of putrefaction. De miseria conditionis humanae, on the misery of the human condition.
Fuck, that was long. Also, once again, hey tree, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Ah. And yes, I have now become Borb. So that's a lot. Also, I like that instead of the Pickett script that would have been common, or like sort of common at the time, they used like this knockoff Frankfurt. I appreciate that immensely.
Someone has written something on the back, but the writing doesn't look as old as on the front. The menhir in the hall must be hidden. The menhirs that stand around the castle seem to be directly connected with the demon gates. I wonder if that's what Victoria was trying to tell me before she died.
Maybe. Well...
Whoa! There must be thousands of pounds in here. No one had better know about this. The inspector would have a field day. I'll just take a few bills with me as payment for the useful Mr. Gregg. I'll close the safe again, just in case.
Yeah, you fucking better. Hell yeah.
No, I don't need any.
Just ate thousands of pounds in soup. Soup! Oh. So what's on the back of it, though?
The letter is from a scribe of...
Oh.
Letter from the holy... Someone has written something on the Menhir in...
So this must be a Menhir, then.
A massive block of stone with a secret compartment.
We'll erase that for now. I don't want to do anything like that for the time being. Since this is the hall, so this must be the Menhir.
Yes, of course. They built the castle around a Menhir. They probably carved the foundation stone directly out of the Menhir when it had to be hidden. I'll mark it on my map.
Okay. Awesome. So...
It's a roll of damp-proof... The craftsman should... I guess that's... I'll leave it here.
Okay. So I wonder if that means, like, in the greenhouse... Okay, yeah, we can pay him right now. Hell yeah. Your money's worth, sir.
I think that'll be enough to start with.
Yep, that looks good.
Are you gonna continue working now?
That depends. Have you got anything for me?
There's so much shit, dude. There's so much wrong with this place. I guess we can just, like, talk about it all the time.
The banister in the hall could be replaced.
The carpenter's doing that already, but it's going to take a few weeks until it's finished.
Okay.
The kitchen looks like crap. When's it gonna be tidied up?
As soon as we get more jacks. At the moment, the roof would fall on your head if you did anything in there.
Fair enough.
The facade could do with having the soot removed from it. I'm sure you've got a brush somewhere.
Yes, it's just... Miss Antolini said the facade wasn't that important.
Do I look like Miss Antolini?
All right, Adrian. I'll get to work.
And from now on, it's Sir Adrian, if you will.
He's already letting it get to his head. Oh man, we didn't even finish talking to him. What about the...
Telephone. Who could that be?
Man, I wanted to finish talking to Greg. Sell his place on Zillow.
Hello? Oh, hello, Dr. Winterbottom. How are you?
Hello, Adrian. That's just what I wanted to ask you.
Everything's okay so far, thanks.
You're already 5 minutes late for our hypnotherapy session.
Oh!
I have some other appointments and really don't want to have to move them.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll be there as soon as I can.
All right. See you soon, Adrian.
He's becoming his dad. Loading. Oh, there she goes! She's become Alice down the rabbit hole once again. What?
There were stars right in the middle of the hole in the ground.
What kind of hole? The hole Angelina fell into?
Yeah, and when I looked around, at first I couldn't see anything. Only blackness. And then I saw something in the darkness. Small, flickering points of light. Until I realized that they were stars and they were shining there beneath the ground.
Well, that's a beautiful image.
They were laid out like a constellation.
Which constellation?
I don't know. Apart from Ursa Minor and Ursa Major, I don't recognize any of them.
Same.
Well, I think I do. Draw the stars for me again, Adrian. Maybe I can match them to the right constellation.
Hell yeah.
Constellations generally represent mythological figures. Maybe that has some significance here. It looks a little like the Corona Borealis, the Northern Crown. But this is made up of 7 stars, not 6. The Northern Crown is also open at the top, seen from the Northern Hemisphere. So, it depends on where you're looking at it from. The Corona Australis, the Southern Crown, is open at the bottom, which could also fit here, judging from the shape. But it has more stars, namely 11, if you count the binary stars as 1. Are you sure that there's nothing missing from your drawing?
Yeah, quite sure. 6 stars. It looked exactly like that.
And I can't help you any further. I don't know of any constellation which looks like that.
Well, never mind. It may not mean anything at all.
Perhaps. But if it's important to you, then it will be revealed sooner or later, Adrian. You can be sure of that. And how are you otherwise? I mean, as the brand new lord of the manor.
Weird, I guess. Everything seems so surreal. I mean, I've spent my whole life in Boston as Darren. And now I'm here calling myself the last Gordon. And sitting all alone in a half-burned down castle full of ghosts. It's lucky the construction guys are there. Otherwise, I'd soon be getting the feeling that I was a ghost myself.
I'm still here too, Adrian. You aren't all alone. Did you have the chance to say goodbye to your great-grandmother?
Yes. That was good. She gave me a few things to take with me as I follow my destiny.
May I ask what her last words to you were?
She told me how I can find peace in my soul. I shouldn't go down the same route as my father, but go to the bitter end and start at the Menhirs.
At the Menhirs?
That's what she kept repeating. At the Menhirs, at the Menhirs. They seem incredibly important.
Then you should take note of her advice.
That's the plan, Doc.
I'd better take the drawing with me. Perhaps I'll have some use for it.
I get the feeling that's the pattern of the Menhirs. See if we can say anything else to Doc.
Doctor?
What's troubling you, Adrian?
Looks like a pocket. Yeah, kinda. Fuck it. Let's just go down the line. Hopefully we don't get interrupted again because I pick a dialogue. It's like, hey, we need you to do this, actually. Yeah, fuck it. We ball.
It's been a while since I've had visions. Probably 3 days. What does that mean?
I'd say it means that the medication is working well. It could also be that the emotional events of the last few days have suppressed the images of the past for the time being. Either way, we're making progress.
You know what? I can agree with that, Doc. Hopefully nothing horrible happens. Famous last words before disaster.
You must have heard of the famous Gordon brothers, Marcus and Mordred.
Marcus and Mordred? No, not that I would know.
I mean the ones who built the castle, Blackmere Castle, 800 years ago.
Oh, right, them. No. What do they say about them? Have you seen them, Adrian? What did they tell you?
You really do think I'm crazy, right?
No. I meant in your dreams. In your dreams.
Well, actually we haven't met them in our dreams at all. Like, the only one we have technically met, is Mordred, and only because he's, you know, piggybacking off our cerebral cortex.
You said you knew Dr. Herman?
Yes, he was a very extraordinary man. We met each other when we were students. It was a great time. But I quickly realized that pathology wasn't really for me. Unlike Heinz, I was always much more interested in the living.
You studied pathology?
Amongst other things, yes. Are you surprised?
Not really, no.
I mean, she just info dumped to us about constellations. I'm pretty sure she's a Zodiac girly. I don't know what's going on, but the ambience is nice. Oh yeah, like this game, all the games really have had top tier ambience going for it. Those two totally did the— oh yeah, Chicky, 100%. Those, if they weren't the stereotypical buddy pair in school, they were definitely banging. They were either the best of friends or the best of lovers. There's no in between. Because that would be the only reason that she would want to come back to visit him. And see how he's doing and shit. Because you don't do that shit for just anybody. I mean, hell, she ended up moving into fucking Willow Creek.
Apparently, my family had contact with the Vatican.
That's not so surprising for such an old noble family, is it?
I mean, the contents of the letter is still really weird, but, you know, I guess.
There are portals that I have to find. They're entrances to a mysterious place, which is maybe the cause of all the evil.
What makes you think that? Who told you about that?
Victoria, just before she died.
Maybe she was delirious. Maybe she didn't know what she was talking about. Adrian, I think it's problematic to believe in a place that's supposed to be responsible for something. You're just shifting it away from yourself.
It's not a question of belief. This place is real.
Perhaps we should increase your dose from 60 to 90 milligrams. I really thought we'd made more progress.
Catch you later.
Take care.
Damn it, Doc.
I wonder if the record of our discussions will end up in there.
Probably. Oh, what?
It'd be a waste to throw that away. Besides, Dr. Winterbottom would start wondering why her trash can lights up at night.
Ha. Interesting. Yeah, my dog totally did it to me too recently.
It's good you're here. I wanted to come and see you.
Oh, sup, Constable? What up?
See me? Why? Has someone else been murdered?
That's not entirely clear yet, but there has been a death at your castle on your estate.
What? You're kidding, Zach.
That's something I would never do, Mr. Michaels. Please, accompany me to the castle. The inspector would like to talk to you.
Who the
I'm
fuck
coming.
is done now? Are you kidding me? Oh god.
Here, come and look, see? That's the place. That's where Gregory was killed. But they have already taken him away.
Oh,
Right by his stone skull.
fuck.
There's nothing more to do here.
I take it the inspector wants to talk to me, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
And he's gone ahead and is waiting for me in the castle, right?
It would appear so.
Oh, fuck, damn it. We shouldn't have asked him to clean the fucking facade.
Can I ask you something briefly? Perhaps you should have a look at the abandoned house. I think there are some strange things going on there.
I see. What kind of things?
I'm not exactly sure, but I think people are tortured there.
Okay. What else would people do in an abandoned house in the woods?
Why does no one take me seriously here?
You want me to read your statement out to you again? Bloody rituals, ancient curses, a mysterious order, and a murderous twin sister.
Never mind. Forget it.
It's okay, Darren. We tried.
Do you know the story of the Gordon brothers, Marcus and Mordred?
No, but I know the story of Tom and Bobby, and that's enough for me.
Okay. I'm sure you must have heard of the White Lady.
She's spooked around the woods for centuries. Why do you ask? Is she a relative of yours too?
Goodbye, Constable.
I mean, you joke, but actually, yes.
Is this the stuff Greg wanted to use to clean the facade? It's an industrial cleaner. I've only seen as many warning notices as this on bottles of acid. I'll take it. And the brush as well. There sure is enough cleaning to do around here. Ugh. It's blood. Greg's blood. I just can't believe he's dead. Killed by a skull. Unbelievable. And what's this here? Black mildew? Strange. I always thought mildew grew in dark and airless places. Funny to find it growing here in this well-ventilated spot. The castle really seems to be slowly decaying. It's high time it was renovated.
Yeah, but good luck getting anyone to
An
do
even
it
better
now.
idea would be to fumigate it thoroughly.
But yeah, like, good luck getting anyone to renovate it now, though. There's been a death on site, Darren. An accident on site. Like, you know, woo, spooky murders. Yeah, you know, that's one thing. That's one thing. But when the building has actually begun to crumble to the point that it's a detriment to the workers, fuck no. Fuck no, dude. You're gonna have a hard time getting anyone to work here after this. Like, for fucking real, dude. You are fucking cooked with this place. Oh, fuck. How you holding up, Steve?
Steve.
Yeah?
I'm so... Yeah, I can squint. Why? Does it look funny if I squint? Oh, you mean my sprite? Yeah. It's a part of it. It'll do that occasionally.
Can you tell me exactly how the accident happened?
The stone skull from up there hit Greg.
Yes, I thought so. But how could that happen?
I don't know. Greg was on his own out here. He was gonna clean the facade, like you said. Perhaps he took a break for a little pee, and when he was walking under the skull, bang!
I guess the ancient stone had been weakened by the fire. It just broke off. Maybe the vibrations of the drill shook the wall, and then the loose chunk simply fell down.
You can tell yourself that if you like, but if you ask me, nothing happens here just like that. This castle is jinxed, and everyone knows it. The walls are alive. When we bricked up holes, they were there again the next day. And it was just like that with the skull. It was just waiting for someone to stand under it before it fell down. That's how I see it. Please don't be offended, sir. But I don't want to be next.
What does that mean, Steve? Are you quitting?
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir, but I should have listened to my wife.
No hard
She
feelings,
didn't want me
dude.
to work here from the very beginning. Better to work for Murray without paid breaks than in the Black Mirror Castle without a head.
Oh, God.
That's what she said, and I should have listened to her.
Steve, please, wait.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. And if I may give you some advice, find someone to buy the castle off you. Some rich acquaintances of yours from America. And until then, don't stand still under a stone skull.
Well, Godspeed, Steve. Godspeed. But yeah, what did I say? What did I say?
There's a whole load of gas cans here. All empty. That's a shame. But I'll take one with me. I may be able to fill it up somewhere. I don't know what this thing is called, but Steve has used it to drill deep holes in stone. It's big, heavy, and makes a terrible noise. Tim Taylor would say, "Arr, A real man's toy. It has a gas motor, but the gauge says the tank's empty.
We'll need that later, I guess. I don't wanna. Alright, let's go inside and talk to the dickhead. We've put it off as long as humanly possible.
Inspector, I'm sure there are a few questions you want to ask me.
But you know, I can actually predict what your answers are gonna be. I know you, and I'm sure you'll have a watertight alibi.
Yeah, I was with Dr. Winterbottom anyway. Exactly as set out in my bail conditions. Ask your constable.
Bravo! A cast iron alibi. You see, I didn't even have to waste my breath talking to you. I'll just have a look around here in this big castle full of old works of art that must be worth a fortune. I'll find out what I need to know from wandering around this huge estate, Mr. Legacy Hunter.
That's enough. I'll have no more
Uh-oh.
of your insults. I don't know what you're busy figuring out in that miserable little skull of yours. And I don't want to know. I'm not any old castle creeper fumbling around aimlessly and who takes the blame for everything bad that happens. I am a landowner and the master of Black Mirror Castle, a powerful lord. And what are you? A small-time disgraced cop. So get out of here, now.
Okay, Adrian.
Sir Adrian Gordon to you from now on. And don't come nosing around here again until you've got a search warrant. Wow, that was long overdue. I won't take this anymore from anyone.
I'm not just anyone, I'm a Gordon. And not just
Darren.
anyone, I am the only one.
Darren!
The last of the weakling Marcus line will be the first of the mighty Mordred line.
Darren! Buddy!
Yeah, from now on, I'm alone in the castle. Nobody else here. At last, I can have some peace. Nobody wants anything from me. No alibi, no money, nothing at all. I mean, apart from my ancestor, who just wants to take ownership of my body. I better not waste any more time in finding out what Victoria meant when she said all that stuff about the Menhirs.
Now what?
What did I just say? Nobody wants anything from me.
You jinxed it, dude. You jinxed it.
What's that? Oh, I guess someone rang at the front door.
Oh, right. The kids. Shut up, everyone. We want to play the game. Ah.
A ladder. A step. Oh, God.
Oh, we can clean her up. Let's do it! Make her shine.
Wow, this cleaner is really powerful. It's even removing the marble.
Oh.
That was painted to look like marble. The statue's actually made of, I bet it's some sort of local stone. Granite, maybe. should have thought of that earlier. The statue is made out of the same stone as the other Menhirs. And someone, at some point, carved a statue out of it.
Just gotta say, it's always nice being here. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy being here. It's nice having everybody here,
Five
too.
Menhirs. I'm still missing one.
So where would it be, though? I'll have to worry about that later, I guess. Oh, wait. If they ding-donged, were they doing it at, like, the front gate? Letterbox.
What have we here? More mail. A letter from Murray? What does that creep want again? We will charge 100 pounds a day for as long as the hotel key has not been returned. A bill for over 500 pounds for 5 days? What, was I staying at the Willow Creek Hilton?
For that, we're keeping your key.
An
Fuck
empty
you.
letterbox. An empty letterbox. I think this is one of the stand-in stones Victoria. Victoria mentioned.
Did I already mark it on the map? I don't remember. I think I did.
I've marked off all 6 Menhirs. We'll see what I can find out with this.
Oh, I was missing one. Can we just, like, stab Murray? I fucking wish, Chicky. Oh, what? Oh, shit! Hey, Anna, welcome in. I'm trying to solve puzzles. Ooh, how was Slender the Arrival, though? Banana Raid! Draw and moon mouse held down. Let's see what the diary says. Oh! Also, hey sir, welcome in. How was Slender though, Anna? Blah, 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 my tongue tied. It's been a long time since I've seen anything about that game. We didn't get to touch it. It's being a jerk, so we played Slay the Princess. Hell yeah. And yeah, it is kind of an older game, and it never ran that well even even when it first came out, so don't feel too terribly bad about that. But I hope you still had fun while playing Slay the Princess. I hope your Friday's been good. And hey, Scrubanui. Welcome in. I hope I got that right. See, so, I got the solution, but, it's an image. This okay, you can, like, send it. And hold on. Add a roll. There we go. I know you're a good egg wisp, so I speed gated you into the burbs roll. Get rated. Noom. Hey, Garmetson. Tons of fun. Such a creative game. It really is. Oh shit. Hey, Noah. Welcome into. Wait, I can, like, link things here. Yes, you can, Chicky. Okay, I look. Oh. Wow. They really did that, huh? They really did that. They couldn't have done it better. They really did that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Darren. Don't you move. Oh, shit. Hello, Christopher, and welcome in. Second part. I got distracted. No worries. Gotta scroll to get the map.
Those Menhir stand-in stone things around the castle are in exactly the same formation as this constellation. But what have those portals got to do with it? And where's the entrance?
Who knows, Darren? I guess this means to say that we need to go, like, pay the fucking Murray off, huh? Yeah. I want to keep his key purely out of spite, but... And we can walk there. It's a nice way. Or we can use that skull and... Chicky, while Darren is probably strong to some degree, I don't think he is strong enough to yeet a stone skull that is probably the same size as a small compact car. It's just not gonna work.
Now that I live in the castle, I don't actually have to see Murray again. But I still get the hotel key. And I'd love to rub the old crook's nose in it in person.
And hey, since we have the money, we can sue the shit off of him
Murray.
now.
It's always a pleasure to see you, Mr. Gordon.
Mr. Gordon? Huh. So the fact that I'm the last descendant of the famous noble family hasn't escaped you.
Indeed, the whole village is talking of nothing else.
So you will also be aware that not only does the name belong to me, but also the entire Blackmere estate.
My warmest congratulations on your wonderful inheritance, and naturally, my sincere condolences for the loss of your dear grandmother.
Great-grandmother. And you can keep your dumb pleasantries for your tourists, the last who come and stay with you. In fact, I'm thinking of turning the castle into a hotel. A veritable Gordon's Palace. Everything here you've stolen, even the name. I could sue you for that, Murray. Is that clear? And I think I might just do that.
I admit, Mr. Gordon, we may have had some little differences of opinion. But you won't forget, will you, that I have always helped you. It was I who got you out of jail, and it is also me you have to thank that you didn't freeze to death in the woods. As you were lying there, unconscious, I sent Phil to you and got him to bring you to the hotel. As a man of honor, are you going to repay that with a petty legal dispute?
Yes.
Your so-called willingness to help is nothing more than a cynical maneuver. Someone has to put a stop to your game once and for all. Don't forget the photos from your cupboard that clearly prove you've been using blackmail to supplement your pocket money. You'd be finished if I made that public.
Mr. Golden, I appeal to our friendship.
What friendship?
Friendship? You're nothing but a miserable parasite that gorges itself on the blood of its host. I've been your host for too long. Not anymore. I'll make sure you won't find another poor sap you can bleed dry. I'll become your parasite. How long do you think you can hold out against me, you worm? Huh? And I'll look on you as you're destroyed and take delight in your pain.
Okay, we're going a little
And
far.
one day you'll also wake up in a cellar next to dead bodies. If you wake up at all. Have a nice life.
I showed him. He who will take care not to spoil my plans again. How easy it is. Just exert a little pressure, and the whole world buckles before you.
To whom could I next teach the meaning of fear? Tom, or maybe the tattooed fellow inmate, or the amusing old wench who always runs away when she sees me.
Can we not?
These annoyances must be eliminated right away. I wonder why I haven't asserted myself before. To live by pure hatred.
Darren, come back to
Holy
Earth.
crap! That doesn't sound like me at all. More like what Victoria said about Mordred when he started to change. He didn't trust anyone and became more and more hostile. Damn. I've really got to pull myself together.
Can we like pop
the
a pill?
medication that Dr. Winterbottom prescribed for me. Halo Paradox. The info on the box isn't very...
Ah, fine. But I'll keep note that it's magnesium rich.
Definitely not drinking water.
Oh. Mordred talks more than I do. Fucking right. Talk about a yap-o-matic. Can we go?
Finished. The bottle is now full of water, but I wouldn't drink it.
Probably for the best. What's down here? Can we explore this
There are a
finally?
few steps leading down behind the hotel. There are a few steps.
Fine, Darren. You caught me monologuing again! Mordred's no mega mind, that's for sure. Who's
The
bike?
constable's convertible. Equipped with regulation light and repair kit.
Oh, that's cute. Should totally drink it. Probably shouldn't.
I'm sure Zach won't mind if I borrow his repair kit.
Well, I guess that's ours now.
Hey, where's that skinhead gone?
He's probably back in, to be fair. Oh, I guess we could have filled it up here as well. Let's see if she's
Still
back.
closed. Still closed.
I don't like that. I'm getting worried for her. Like, it's like, what, 2 days now that she's been gone? Oh, hey, Denise is back!
Later. I've asked all I want to know for the moment.
Okay. Hi, Denise.
Hello? Hey, do you know Ralph?
The tennis coach from Ipswich?
Surely not. The Ralph I'm talking about is a bit mentally, well, challenged.
Oh, then perhaps you mean Mrs. Puff's husband.
No, I don't think that's him. Has he got a doll called Mr. Bubby?
What? No, you must mean Bobby.
No.
Well, whatever. Forget it.
And thank you, sir. My allergies is really kicking up, and they're probably gonna be kicking up in the next few days because it just rained. And that's always a signal for every plant in the near vicinity to just release all the pollen.
Does Bobby work here too?
Not really, but I can't stop him from cleaning the tables all day long.
So, what do you think of Edward here?
What can you tell me about Edward?
Let's put that another way. Why should I tell you anything about Edward?
Well, I just wonder what it's like working with him all day long. He's not the most easygoing of guys. I mean, a plank of wood would be more relaxed, don't you think?
He's my fiancé. Anything else?
Excuse me? You're engaged? Does that mean you intend to marry?
Got a problem with that? Then join the back of the queue.
Yeah, except we did overhear, like, how you and the inspector get along. Ugh.
There's a rundown house on the road that goes to the lighthouse. Can you tell me anything about it?
A pathologist used to live there, I think. He was also murdered there. But wild horses wouldn't drag me there.
Maybe I'll see you later.
Edward has the skin of a killer. Nah, look at him. He looks fine. We know you've been feeling the inspector's donuts, Denise. And he's been filling up her donuts. Ha 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 ha. God, that's awful. Oh dear. He's been giving her his cream filling. That's it. I'm stopping there. I'm stopping there. We've become cursed enough. I don't really want to go into the pub.
You can, but I assume that nothing edible.
Just to be safe. Pub?
No matter how big my pub.
Okay, I kind of figured. So actually, let's go back to the mortuary anyway. Or the morgue.
The best place to look for the portals is the academy. At least I know that the way should lead me straight to the lighthouse.
Okay, but we're going this way first, Darren. What's on here? Is it a video game? Holy shit, it is. Space Attack. Oh, well. I died. And fucking right? Oh. Dismiss. Love gaming games. That's so... I know, right? They're always so cool. We can leave, though. That's a good note to it. Oh. And that unlocked a thing. Nice. And that's actually a good spot to leave off on. We'll overwrite the pub. To the academy. find portal? Maybe. Oh, I can't put anything else in. Alright. I hope to God I remember where we are next Friday. Well, that's why whenever I save, I write a name I'll be able to remember. Like here, Inspector Todd. Oh, not that one. Like find 3 Menhirs, find, well, Auntie, but it's supposed to be like Antoline. So like, I've been trying to write my save so that I know where I'm at and where I need to go. But for now, that is it for Black Mirror 3. Oh yeah. I may not be the smartest of burbs, but I try to make smart plays where I can.